Well, hello, everybody. I'm so excited that you're joining me today on Facebook and Twitter. Not Twitter, we're not even doing Twitter. We're doing Facebook, and it looks like one of them didn't go through. But anyway, I wanted to start off today's program letting you know that we are coming to Branson. Waco's sold out, but the 12th of this month, next Wednesday, I think it is, Branson, Missouri, then Waco, then Abilene, then Norman, Oklahoma, then Spartanburg, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The list just goes on. And then Gatlinburg, and then Indianapolis, and then what else? Warsaw, Indiana, Lake Delton, Wisconsin, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Deer Park, and that just takes us up to June. So, y'all, if you're near any of these cities, come see us. Let me just see real fast if this is on my Facebook page or not, because it looks like it may not be. Oh, yeah, I'm there. Okay, good. Facebook, YouTube, you're watching. One of them didn't go through, but whatever. I'm glad you're here. And we're going to sing a lot. Also, I got to tell you about today's program. I have an interview with Andrew Greer. You remember Andrew? We used to do dinner conversations and had such a good time doing that. Well, K-Love, you've heard of K-Love Radio? Well, they have got an online presence broadcasting thing, and they're going to be showing dinner conversations. We'll be talking about all that. Andrew's got a new movie that he's directed and produced about President Jimmy Carter that's going to talk about. So we have that. And many of you have asked, what's all up on these shelves? Well, at the end of the program today, I'm going to take you on a tour of what's up there. So come on in, everybody. Let's start singing together. Come on in. Yeah. Well, come on in. Come on in. Pull up a chair and tell me how you've been. We're fixing to sing. I'll do the lead. So if you could do the harmony, but if you can't sing in tune, well, that's okay, because we still need you. Just don't forget your decaf on sweet tea. Then sit up straight and sing along with me. Come on in, come on in. Pull up a chair and tell me how you've been. And don't forget that decaf on sweet tea. Then sit up straight and sing along with me. Yeah, sit up straight and sing along with me. Hello, hello, hello. I was just checking. We're on YouTube and Facebook. Haven't seen anybody comment on YouTube, but I see you're on Facebook. Hello. It's Monday. I am flying to Nashville tomorrow to get on the bus and go to Branson. I showed you those dates. I'll be going to Branson for Wednesday night, and then Waco sold out, then Abilene and Norman, and it's going to be a fun little trip. Endless Highway will be with me. The Lowry Vocal Band will be with me. And Riley Harrison Clark, who, by the way, his wife had that baby, a little girl. And she's a big girl. She's a cutie. I'll show y'all pictures when I have some. Hey, look.
Somebody.
Oh, not that yet. Oh, my goodness. I didn't mean to do that yet, y'all. That's coming up in a minute. I'm going to show you, before we get started singing, my interview with, let me make sure I've got it. Oh, my goodness. Where did I put it? Hold on, y'all. I goofed. Let me do something real fast so you can see this movie of Andrew Greer. Andrew and I talking. Come on, Mark. Oh, well, let's sing something while I'm looking. Why not? Let's get over to this. I can look and sing and produced, and oh, till the storm passes by. In the dark of the midnight have I oft hid my face, while the storm howls above me, and there's no resting place. Mid the crash of the thunder, precious Lord, hear my cry, keep me safe till the storm passes by. Sing, y'all. Till the storm passes over, till the thunder sounds no more, till the clouds roll forever from the sky. Hold me fast, let me stand in the hollow of thy hand. Keep me safe till the storm passes by. Are you singing? Come on. Many times Satan whispers, there is no need to try, for there's no end of sorrow, there's no hope by and by. Oh, but I know thou art with me, and tomorrow I'll rise where the storms never darken the sky. Sing, till the storm passes over, till the thunder sounds no more, till the clouds roll forever from the sky. Sing, hold me fast, let me stand in the hollow of thy hand. Keep me safe till the storm passes by. Keep me safe till the storm passes by. Well, I'm concerned, y'all. Not one comment's come in. Hey, Chrissy Phelps Adams, I see you. Glenda Boyd, Angela Inman Walters, Pat Teeter. 240 of you watching on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Facebook, but I'm not sure anybody's. It says it's over there on the YouTube. Let's go check. Anybody watching on YouTube? Let me know. No, not that one, this one. Keep me safe till the storm passes by. Well, good night. Here it is. Is that even on? It says 13 seconds. Wonder what happened. Well, jeepers, something must have got malfunctioned. I guess it did. I'm sorry, YouTube. It went on for 13 seconds and then it went off. But for you that are over here on Facebook, it's still going, and I'm glad you're here. Let's sing one more before I play that video of dear Andrew Greer. 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word, just to rest upon his promise, just to know thus saith the Lord. Sing, Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I've proved him precious Jesus. Oh, for grace to trust him more. I'm so glad I'm learning to trust him. Precious Jesus, Savior, friend, and I know that he is with me, will be with me to the end. Sing, Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I've proved him o'er and o'er. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. Jesus, Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. Y'all, I need to learn how these songs end eventually. Hey, Angela Finch Sutton, Paula Shepard, Veronica Obiol Hughes, Paige Hall, all y'all watching over there, Brenda Lee, all you watching on Facebook, I'm glad you're here. YouTube, I'll be playing the replay over there for you. I'm going to I just thought of this while I was singing that I'll take what we're recording here, and as soon as this is over, I'm going to dump it on YouTube so you don't miss nothing. So hang in there, YouTube. Here is my interview with Andrew Greer to catch up on what all's going on with him. Hey, I'm just sitting here talking to my buddy Andrew Greer, y'all. Hey, Andrew.
Hi, Mark. How are you doing?
Now, where are you today? It looks like you're in a hotel somewhere.
I am in a hotel somewhere. I am indeed traveling. I am in outside of Scranton in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Have you ever been there?
I have actually, and I've heard it. I can spell it even. Yes, I've
Okay,
been
go
there.
ahead.
WILKES-BARRE. I think
Yes.
that's the way I remember it.
Yeah, you did it. Yeah.
What are you doing there?
Well, actually, it's kind of aligned with what we've been talking about, you and me offline, but there was a presidential history library. So, not one of the president's presidential libraries, but one of my good friends who's a presidential historian at a library up here in the region, the Hoyt Library, they opened up a presidential history center in his honor. And so there were congressmen, there were all these presidential descendants, but he's become a good friend of mine through where I live now in Plains, Georgia. And he just
That's
asked me
right.
to
You've
come up and
moved. You're
spend time with
talking
him.
fast, but you moved to Plains, Georgia.
I know. I know. It's true. I did.
You're
Southwest
still a
Georgia.
Southern boy. Slow it down.
Okay. It's all the industry of Pennsylvania. Um, yeah. Have you ever been anywhere near Plains? Would you even know if you
I'm
had?
sure I've driven through it, been through it. So, for those of you who don't know, Andrew Greer and I had a podcast. Let's just start there.
Yes.
How we met. I
Yeah.
met him when he interviewed me for CCM magazine,
Okay.
and I thought he asked great questions, and so I asked him if we could start a podcast about two of my favorite things: eating and talking around the table. And I thought it would be just like this, like we're doing right now. Just bring somebody in, but no, he goes and hires a whole team, and they're brilliant, and creates a company. I mean, you just got on it like white on rice. I've never seen anybody take an idea so quickly and turn it into a beautiful, I might add, project, and you did that,
Thanks. Well, we had fun, I think. I mean, we did 4 seasons of Dinner
right?
Conversations. And when you think about it, like you said, I mean, I think we were both at the beginning, a podcast, put them on the mic, let's be done. And then we started thinking, well, oh my goodness, we're going to have these people. Like, I mean, we had Winona and we had Sandy Patty and we had, Jason Crabb and just, I mean, they're good friends, but they're
CC
also people who,
Winans.
DC, yes, I mean, my favorite.
Yeah.
And we put them on camera, and so it gave this whole different dynamic, and I think it allowed also people who were watching the show and who do watch the show. You added that brilliant tagline. There's one seat left and it's yours. It's Dinner Conversations, and that's true because we always had that kind of opening for the audience
Yeah, I
member to
wanted
sit.
to feel like you're just sitting at the table. The camera was just another guest, you
Yes.
know? And
Hmm.
that's sort of what you're doing. You just continue. Of course, you were doing it before I showed up, but you've continued on now, and you're doing. What do you got? You got a movie. Let's just go through it. A movie,
Okay.
plain
Okay.
spoken.
That's
You've
right.
got K-Love on demand.
Hmm. Hmm.
Did you buy them?
I did. I can't buy Caleb. You might be able to buy Caleb on demand. I can't.
So how are
I'm at
you
the
connected
Holiday.
with K-Love?
I'm at the Holiday Inn. Um,
Okay.
K-Love on demand, some good friends there. So here's what many people know K-Love Radio, right? Because it's a huge syndicated radio network. They have delved into podcasts and then they started delving into streaming series. Which, of course, is what we ended up doing with Dinner Conversations. So, through some good friends in production, like Chris Cameron, who directed all the photography for Dinner Conversations, and one of our good friends, April Dace, who's a producer in Nashville, film producer, they asked us if we would kind of run with a show that's not totally foreign from the series that you and I, where we met for CCM Magazine, just one-on-one interviews, and it's called Empty Stage. And the idea is for people like you, for artists, performers, authors, and speakers, people who take the stage frequently, let's put them on that stage, but with no one else in the room but us. So it's just an empty
I
room.
love it.
And that it kind of gives it that Barbara Walters feel of being able just to get down to the nitty gritty, and really talk life without all the distractions of, oh, today I have to perform or today I have to be
And of
on. I get
course, links to everything we're talking about right now are in the show notes, whether you're
yeah.
watching on YouTube or Facebook or however you see this. But I think you should all, once we're done talking and once we're done having this little program called Just Whatever, uh, go watch him. He's a great interviewer, this Andrew Greer, and he is a good guy. And I want to encourage you to go see his film too. Let's talk about the film.
Okay.
How
Okay.
did that happen?
Yeah, and before we go to the film, I just something since you were talking about Dinner Conversations,
Oh yeah.
Caleb on Demand is now doing select episodes of Dinner Conversations. So if you go to the links, Caleb on Demand, you can find Empty Stage, my show, but you can also find some of mine and Mark's shows, which I think is really cool. They're really excited about it. So they
Oh good.
just released our Dinner Conversations episodes on
Wow,
there.
good.
Yeah. So we're not too old, Mark.
No. And whoever complains about us growing old, they're aging just as quickly as we are.
It's the same train, isn't
Yeah.
it? No one's getting off. Well, you do eventually, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Eventually you
Uh,
crash.
yeah. So, plain spoken, you were talking about moving to Plains,
Yes.
Georgia. Plains, Georgia, for those of you who don't know, is the hometown, the birthplace, hometown, really lifelong hometown of President Jimmy Carter and former First Lady Rosalind Carter, who, of course, Rosalind passed away in late 2023, and
Right.
then Jimmy like 2024. And so this is where they lived their entire 100-year-old lives, which is just phenomenal. I grew up in a town my whole growing up years, but then moved to Nashville for school and now moved to Plains. I've never known that kind of rootedness in one place my whole life. It's phenomenal to me. And so they've always been heroes of mine. I think why people will say, why have they been heroes of yours? Well, they were in the presidency before I was born. So it wasn't politics or government. It was the way that I saw them attempt to follow in the footsteps of Jesus throughout their entire life. And of course, everyone's just doing the best they can to follow in the way of Jesus. I mean, that's a bit of a mysterious thing, but I think what they got down, what is not mysterious, is love the person in front of you. Who are you with today? How can you love them best? And that seems a lot like Jesus of the scriptures to me. So I've
And we have a
always been
trailer.
okay. That's not what the film's about.
What?
I mean, the film is about Jimmy and Rosalind, but it is about how they loved their neighbors. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It's
But you
about
sent me a
basically
trailer.
about.
You
I
sent me a
did. I
trailer.
did. I
And
did.
and what do you want to say about that trailer? It sounds like what you're thinking
Yes.
differently. What?
No, 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 no. Plain Spoken became the documentary. My love of the Carters got me to Plains, got me to meet them, got me to meet all the people in town. And that's when I began to detect that it's a deep South town, like many that struggle with similar conflicts with their neighbors because of different things, because of race, et cetera. And so we decided to look into that from a
And
loving
you
lens.
love that town so much you moved there.
I I did, and someone said, "Well, you're going to do the next documentary, and you're going to move there." You know what I mean?
Well, maybe. You know
I
what?
mean,
You
I
could,
don't know.
yeah. All right.
I'm
Well,
not trying to
let's
control
watch it.
life.
We'll watch it and we'll be right back with
Okay.
you. I want to show this little trailer here of this show that you can watch online today for free, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Here it is.
When somebody says, "Where are you from?" and we say Plains, and they kind of look at us like, "Where in the world is Plains?" Well, then if we continue on and say Plains, peanuts, and a president, they know exactly where we're from.
My first impression of Plains, Georgia was that we'd stepped back 50 years in time.
In the South, there's always been that division, black and white.
We grew up on one side, they were on the other side. You know what I mean? We didn't mix like we are mixing now.
They went to different schools and different churches, and I just thought that's the way it was. I didn't know it was a racial thing.
And there's some remnant of the past that is still haunting people.
There was a man who stood up in Plains Baptist Church and said that there'll be no blacks in heaven, so there'll be no blacks in my church.
All of a sudden, they were saying, their thoughts about race that I never realized. You look at all the many people all over the world that my Uncle Jimmy has come in contact with, and people that normal, everyday people would not even look at. You don't just look at people. You look at people.
I say to you quite frankly that the time for racial discrimination is over.
The coming together as brothers and sisters is not an easy phenomenon, especially in the atmosphere that has surrounded Jimmy Carter and Plains.
Do you think racial unity is possible?
I don't know.
We got to get y'all some gnat medicine because y'all are going to go nuts.
Gnat medicine.
You've met them. Do you
Tell me
remember
about
George
them.
and Jan? George and Jan came to a couple of your shows and came on the bus one time. I think they told me they're big fans of yours, and they said, "You know Lowry?" And of course, I'm like, "You know Jimmy Carter?" But anyway,
Really?
So they went to Q, got him into a couple of your shows, and they.
Now, did you
loved it.
ever get to meet Jimmy Carter?
Oh, for sure. Yes. Jimmy and Rosalind's house is just about 6 doors down from the little house I bought in town because it's just a mile radius. Everybody lives there together, and they live in the same house they built in 1961, But yeah, in fact, Jimmy's last interview, we didn't know it would be his last interview, but his last interview is the one that we have in this film, in Plain Spoken. And he talks real eloquently about his growing up experience, the beauty of that, and also how that's expanded his heart and his mind for people throughout his life. But yeah, I can't believe I can say I knew them.
I know it. And I
in their
love that they live
funeral.
in the same house. It reminds me of Bill and Gloria. They live in the same house they lived in when
Yes.
they were school teachers.
There's a lot of similarities, I think, when I observe both their lives, and that just staying the course of their passion and all the other stuff kind of being unaffected by that,
Yeah.
unaffected by fame, unaffected by materialistic things. And it's amazing to observe people like that. you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
It's motivating because it's not necessarily how we're cultured.
And there are some young people, young marriages. When I say young marriages, 30, 40 years. My parents made it 62 years, and then Mama passed. But I see my brother and his wife, they have literally become one. They think alike. They
Yes.
can't live without each other. I mean, it's kind of pitiful, really. No.
For people like you and me, it is pitiful.
When you've been single your whole life, the thought of it is just like overwhelming.
It is. My parents just reached, I think, 53, And I remember when they hit their 50th and we had a big celebration. I'm just thinking, you know, I was 40 at the time and thinking, how in the world were they married 10 years longer than I've been alive?
Oh, I know. Until back then, till death do us part, wasn't supposed to be this long.
That's true.
You know, 100 years ago, you made it to 40, 45. You know, that wasn't a big commitment. Now it's...
You and I would have gotten married if that was the case.
Oh, yeah, if I could only had put in 20 years, but this 62 years, it's a little steep.
Well, that's why you should start looking now. That's about 20 years.
Hey, listen, thank you for
Yeah.
bringing us up to date. Now, in the future, you got any new stuff you're working on that you want to promote to my little remarkable crowd
Oh
over
my
here?
gosh.
Please
Not
come
little.
back.
I will. I love seeing your face.
It's good to see you too, buddy. And that's old Andrew. What a good guy. Yeah, I've known him for a while. Now, if you hang in there to the end, I'm going to take you on a tour of everything up on these shelves because some of you have asked. But before we get there, let me just tell you that coming June 27th and 28th, have you got your tickets yet? For my hometown birthday bash in Deer Park, Texas, which is really a suburb of Houston. And it's not really a suburb, it's its own place. But I'll be at Central Baptist Church with Gordon Moat, Kevin Williams, Bradley Walker, Goodman Revival, Endless Highway, Scotty Inman, the Lowry Vocal Band. Y'all, you don't want to miss this. June 27th and 28th. It's coming up, so get your tickets. And over at marklowry.com, you can get my project, which I wanted to call I Have Written Other Songs. This is 10 other songs I have written. You know, Mary Did You Know kind of overshadowed everything else I've written. But during that era of writing that I went through in the 90s, and these are the other songs I wrote. Also, you can get them on USB. Isn't that cool? Now with all these new cars, you can get your USB to play it on. Also, don't think I don't know my crowd. We got pillboxes. We got shirts. And I'm ready to sing again with y'all. Are you ready? And then I'm going to show you what's behind me on that shelf. Oh, Unclouded Day. Let's sing that one. All right, sit up straight. Let's sing. Oh, they tell me of a home far beyond the sky. Oh, they tell me of a home far away. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless day. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, they tell me that he smiles on his children there, and his smile drives their sorrows all away. And they tell me that no tears ever come again in that lovely land of unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless day. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. I tell you, I gotta learn the endings. Here's another one I probably need to learn the ending to. Well, I heard an old story, how a Savior came from glory, how he gave his life on Calvary to save a wretch like me. I heard about his groaning, of his precious blood's atoning. Then I repented of my sin and won the victory. Sing, oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and bought me with his redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew him, and all my love is due him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. Well, I heard about his healing, of his cleansing power revealing how he made the lame to walk again and caused the blind to see. And then I cried, dear Jesus, come and heal my broken spirit. And somehow Jesus came and brought to me the victory. Sing, oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and then he bought me with his redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew him, and all my love is due him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. You remember that one? We sang that one a lot growing up. And we sang this one a lot too. We're going through the hymnal alphabetically, and we just entered the W's. There is coming a day when no heartache shall come, no more clouds in the sky, no more tears to dim the eye. All is peace forevermore on that happy golden shore. What a day, glorious day that will be. Sing with me, y'all. What a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. When I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. There'll be no sorrow there, no more burdens to bear, no more sickness, no more pain, no more parting over there. And forever I will be with the one who died for me. Oh, what a day, glorious day that will be. Sit up straight and sing, y'all. Oh, what a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. When I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. And then he'll take me by the hand and lead me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. What a day, glorious day that will be. Oh, yes, it will. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Norman, Oklahoma, too. Who said that? Diane Sharp. My husband so wanted to come, but he passed away on February 12th. Oh, Diane, I'm so sorry. He loved you and your program. Thank you, Diane. God bless you. Look forward to seeing you. Hope we can be an encouragement to you that night. And everybody else ought to come if you can. We're going to have a hootenanny. I'm telling you, it's going to be fun.
Like your Mark Lowry back.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. If you live anywhere near any of these cities, Norman, Oklahoma, where I'll see Diane, will be on the 16th of this month. And I'll be in Abilene, Waco, Branson, Spartanburg, Myrtle Beach, Gatlinburg, Indianapolis, Warsaw, Indiana, Lake Delton, Wisconsin, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and Deer Park. It's going to be fun, y'all. What a day. Glorious day. You know what I skipped over that I thought that I want to do a cappella? Because, we got to do some Church of Christ style. Not that one. This one. And no, not that one. This one. No, not that one. That one. Not that one. Not that one. We just sang it. Turn. Sing with me. Your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. Oh, so are you weary and troubled? No light in the darkness you see. There's light for a look at the Savior, and life more abundant and free. Sing, turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. I love that one. I sing that one to myself a lot. Well, y'all, let me show you what's on this back wall back here. I know some of you have asked me through the years, what's back there, Mark? Well, I'm fixing to show you. Where's the video I made? Oh, so...
Like your Mark Lowry background. It's very nice.
You like that?
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm just... No. Y'all, see what happens when you're your own director, producer, talent. You mess up a lot. Not Andrew Greer. Where's the one of my back wall? Not there. Oh, goodness. What did I do with it? Okay. Oh, it's here. Here it is. I forgot. Here it is. It's right here in this, in my downloads. Come on. Is that it? Nope. Is that it? Nope. Oh, Mark. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I have no idea what I did with it. Huh. I guess I can send it to y'all. Want to see it, don't you? And if you don't, hey, listen, if you're watching on the replay, all you got to do is fast forward. Okay, where is it? It's right here, right there. And I'm going to send it to myself again. Airdrop it over to me. Let's see if that works. Okay. Now see if it's in here. Hold on. This is going to take, just see. All this stuff will work if you know what you're doing. Airdrop. Here it is. Airdrop. No. Recents. Oh my goodness gracious, everything in my life is going wrong. 22 more in Finder. That's what I want. Open the Finder. I don't want old backdrops. I want the downloads. And I want this. Oh my goodness gracious. This is amazing. Where are you? Here it is, y'all. I told you I'd find it. While I'm doing just whenever. And some of you have asked, what all is back here? Well, this is a little plaque I got when on YouTube we reached 100,000 followers. These are Dove Awards. What is this one for? This is for I Do Believe, Gaither Vocal Band. This one's for Southern Recorded Song of the Year. And then down here, you know, there's Loretta Lynn. She sent me a picture. Here's Billboard. There's 2 Billboard charts. This one is for Mary Did You Know, Pentatonics, when they went #1. Let's see. And over here for the Christmas record. And then down here, Nashville Christmas. And then over here, I got a video. What video is that? Dogs Go to Heaven Live. It was #1 on the video charts. And then there's that precious little cheese, Colin. His pictures are everywhere back here. And Grady Nut Humor Award. They used to give that out. And I got it a couple of years. Let's see what else is up here. Oh, there's a plaque for Mouth in Motion, which is a video I did years ago. Somebody sent me that Mary Did You Know. That's for, it was the #1 downloaded song for something, somewhere. And there's Mama and Maudale up there. That's a good picture. I love that picture. Now this is interesting. This was a letter from someone who hated my guts. Told me I was sassy, rude, horrible, and everything to Bill Gaither. And I thought, well, that's a good reminder that not everybody likes you. There's, when I was with Michael W. Smith, there's me and Mama singing at some event. And there's Hollywood. What happened at Hollywood? Mark Lowry Goes to Hollywood. We did 50,000 copies. So that's back here. Let's see what else. And there's Merry Christmas 1966 from Mama and the family. Looky here, Bob Hope. I got to meet Bob Hope. Martha Bolton took me to meet Bob Hope. And there's the Grammy that everybody wants to hold when they visit and get their picture taken with. This was for the Gaither Vocal Band when I was with them, the Best Southern Gospel Album, 1991, Homecoming. So there you go. And there's where I was when I received, there's a picture taken of me when I got a Dove Award one time back when I wore crazy clothes. And what else? I guess that's it. Here's a bunch of hymnals. I guess that's it. That's what's on the back wall.